Join us at the Grand Butterfly Gathering happening on June 28 in downtown Jackson, Wyoming, as we attempt to set the world record for the largest gathering of people dressed as butterflies. This global event celebrates our connection with nature and unity. Be part of the fun. Join us either in person or virtually. For those attending in Jackson, each person aged 21 and over will receive a coupon for a luxurious 5-day, 6-night, all-inclusive stay at resorts in Mexico and the Caribbean. Visit butterflymarch.com to register and learn more. Don't miss this unforgettable event. Hello, everyone. It's Teresa Lawrence, President and Executive Director of the Trueness Project, and this is our weekly Flutterverse update. And what a week it has been! I want to start this by going ba-bum, 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 and that is the heartbeat of humanity. And I'm saying that because any of you or all of you that have watched the documentary on last year's butterfly event know how spectacular the experience of joining in the butterfly march, the Grand Butterfly Gathering is. I mean, we really did create community, play, adults became children, and children enjoyed watching their parents play. It was such an expansive moment of joy. And the reason I'm bringing up that documentary is because everything about today stems from the documentary. I created it because I wanted to document love, and I wanted to tell people, even if I didn't do this again, I wanted to tell people what the mission of the Trueness Project was and what the whole thing about the butterflies is all about. So I don't remember when it was. It could have been a month ago. It could have been 3 weeks ago. I don't know. I start getting emails from this guy named Lee Giove. And he goes, I watched your documentary. It's awesome. We need to connect. And I get emails all the time. And I think, I'm going to hold off on this, right? And then he really sends me emails going, I'm serious. I totally relate to your mission, and I love the event, and we are very much aligned. Now, I'm sharing this because, and before I bring him on and I tell you who he is and what he's doing, it's fun to run into fellow butterflies, because I know that there are so many of us, and we're actually more present around the world, holding space and sending out love all around us. And when you run into one, it's joyous. And going back to the documentary, I sent that documentary to 15 film festivals thinking no one is ever going to put it out there because I did it with my team. It was raw, it was real. It's not a fancy, showing of anything. It's just us having fun and sharing the mission of the Trueness Project. And yesterday, breaking news. Yesterday, we heard that we had been accepted into the Marina del Rey Film Festival. And so the world will get to see it. There will be people in Los Angeles and California that will get to see it. And our message will spread. And that's the first film festival that has said yes. I'm sure others will too. But don't hold yourself back from creating things simply because you think nobody will see it. If you want your message out there, go out and create, and you never know what's going to happen. Open up to the possibilities. And with that, one other thing I have to mention. Co-host Emmanuel Sananka. This is the funny thing about lives. You never know what's going to happen, especially in Kenya. I just got a message. Internet seems to be iffy, but as soon as he gets on, he will update us on the Kenya situation. So now it's really just a one-on-one, and you will see what I'm talking about. I have to go back to his bio, which is over here, and somehow my phone is not opening up. See, live. Okay, so now I'm going to read you Lee's bio, which is fantastic, but you have to experience him to understand him. And then we have to go into butterflies. So our honored guest, Lee Giove, spelled Giove, because I always spell it with an I, but it's VE. is the founder of My Wings and the Gift of Wings children's charity program. My Wings is a purpose driven business that empowers children through imaginative play and positive self expression. Inspired by his early works as a music teacher, where he saw the joy and confidence children experience while pretending to fly with scarves, Lee developed My Wings, um, featuring beautifully designed butterfly and other playful wing styles that spark the imagination. He also created the My Wings Flight School, a digital portal hosting a variety of accompanying activities designed for caretakers and children to engage in together. So, before I bring him on, I have to share because this is like out of this world cool. And if it had been bigger, I would be wearing it right now. This, oops, I think that's the back. Let's go to the front. This is an example of one of his shirts. And it's beautiful and it flutters and it gives people flight. And so, with that, I welcome Lee Giove to our stage. Now, Lee, please tell everybody
Hey,
where you are.
hey. Hi,
Welcome.
everyone.
So, where
Hello,
are you, my
family.
friend?
Hello. Hi, I'm coming you live and direct from the Atlantic Ocean, right at the edge of Tenerife and the Canary Islands. I'm in my ocean office right now, sitting on the lava rocks. Awesome waves, beautiful together. Yay.
Lee, you're breaking up. Come back from the waves. All right, he is breaking up. And you know what's funny,
Oh, the
people?
wave.
Oh, well, you were fine a second ago. You're still breaking up. There you are. All right, let's see if you come back. Are you back? No, you're still buffering. Okay, I'm
There we
gonna
go.
remove. Okay,
Can you hear me now? I
you
can hear you.
your face has frozen. Oh, but now you're back. Okay. See, I love lives. This is how they roll. They're just fantastic. So with each
Oh, good.
shirt, okay, you're okay.
This is how we do it.
Somehow I think the internet may not work, but okay. So Lee, I'm gonna say a few things. You tell me, and then start talking. And if you actually sound good, we'll keep going. I want to say that every shirt comes with this
Yes.
beautiful. Oh, now I can hear you. Okay, come back.
All right.
Now we can do our interview. Fantastic. But anyway, each shirt comes with this beautiful card. It has activities for children, and it talks about imagination and
Yeah,
play.
we're here.
And as you're walking along, singing your song. Okay. Well, other things. Lee, are you present? I still can't hear you. Okay. So let me just share some things that I learned from his card.
Yes,
He has a
I can well
whole.
hear you.
Okay. So, Lee, do me a favor. Stop moving for a second and then share with the people your story of how you started My Wings and your inspiration for that and what happened.
So, all right. I hear me okay now?
I think you're coming back. Yes. You're not moving and it
Yes.
seems to be working. Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So, uh, yeah, the My Wings really, it's about just helping nurture the beautiful pureness and joy and nurturing, that essence that we are. As you mentioned, and it says in my bio, I used to teach music classes for children. And at one point during the music classes, we would like free dance with scarves. And some of the kids, especially some of the ones I noticed that were more shy, they would be more empowered when they had their scarves that they turned into wings and started flying around the class. And I felt really touched by that and was like, ooh, it just kind of sparked something in me. Like, that's special that they connected with this power within them, that they used this tool and their imagination to feel this strength of their spirit. And then I went and did some traveling and out of the country for the first time, and I came across, really for the first time, in person, seeing children in more challenging situations like begging on the streets, and I felt really heartbroken seeing that. And I felt like I wanted to do something to help children feel that power and just the beauty within them, not the hardships of life, like the joyfulness, and to create something that could help them touch that and reignite that. And so again, it kind of went back to that moment, with the kids, teaching the music classes and them flying with their scarves, and had the idea of creating, the idea came to me of creating these beautiful shirts. This is how they, turned into shape. And then, from there it was like, well, all children need to be nurtured, and to be in touch with that. And so it kind of started with the idea of more specifically helping children who've been through more challenging situations. And then it's like, all kids need this, and really kids of all ages need that. But got to start somewhere, with the
Right.
with the.
And with your
So
teaching,
that's
yeah, I was going to say,
yes,
when I see children playing, it doesn't matter what's happened to them. It's like it lets the emotions out of them. It lets them feel joy, and the more joy they feel, the other stuff just leaves. So is that your experience?
totally, absolutely, yep,
Mhm.
absolutely, totally. So tapping into that, and it's the same for me too. Like something my dad says to me sometimes. He said, like, you can't be upset and be skipping at the same time. So it's like, if you're
That's-
skipping, you're feeling good. So it's like tools to help yourself feel better and feel in that joy.
Yes, because our minds can only hold one thought at a time. So it's either, a joyous skip or something else. And so you wanna keep that mindset going. Um, and talk to me about the other programs that you do, because they're so fun. There are questions on these cards. They're so magical. Okay, so what is your favorite animal and why? That's the true conversation starter, even with the kids.
Yeah.
And depending what country you're in, you might hear monkey, squirrel, bear, mountain lion, or you know. Um,
Right.
um, so Lee, I'm going to ask you one of these questions that's from your card.
Mm.
You ready?
Yeah.
What is something special about you that you want to share with the world?
Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful question. Wow. Me. Something special about me that I want to share with the world is me. Because I'm totally special and I want to share me with the world, and there's only one me.
No, that's beautiful. It seems that Emmanuel has joined us, but that is a beautiful statement. What is it about you that you want to share with the world? And you say you, and it is because
Mm.
you've worked on you so much that you know that you are sharing the goodness. And
Oh
that's
yeah.
the point. And that's the point. When somebody it asks a question like that, it's so open ended. And depending on the answer, you know where people are. And your answer says you totally have wings. You've totally gone through the depths and now you're in the light. So, so very, very
Yeah.
cool. Very cool.
Yeah. I mean, this is the gift of life. the gift of life to be ourselves and to express the love that we are and to shine our light and to help others feel their own light when they feel dimmed, just like people do for me too. And I remind myself, and it's a journey, but it's a beautiful one to be on together. And that's what's so important about the Flutterverse and the Flutter, the tribe, the team to lift each other up, and that's why it's community is so important. And what's so beautiful about what we're creating, together, um, so that we can lift each other up because we need it. We need it here.
So this update is called the gift of wings. What happens when you give a child wings?
Yeah. It's tapping into that joyful side of things. The Gift of Wings program is it's kind of the charity component of the business. So that is a program that specifically donates to organizations that we've teamed up with, that then the organizations serve children who've been through more challenging circumstances. For example, we did a collaboration with Shriners Hospital for Children in Sacramento. I'm from that area in California. And we we had an event with them and a group of the kids, and we collaborated with their play therapy department and had just this beautiful day together, face painting. We had wings that they were painting with paper wings, and the question was, "Where will your wings take you?" And then we donated 100 My Wing shirts to Shriners Hospital to give to the children there.
No, that's beautiful. And again, I'm going to the cards. The cards. You don't just get a shirt; you get a whole playbook. It's like a playbook for life. It's fantastic. So
exactly.
In this part of the pamphlet that comes with the shirts, it says, "Make your own wings. Here's a great way for adults to set their own wings." And it's got all the directions. It's fantastic. It's absolutely joyous.
Yeah. And do you have the other card there?
Which card?
Teresa, there's the other card that has the QR code on it too?
No, I don't have that one. With this
I have one here.
If you have one, please share it.
I can show you, because this is let me see here. I do have one right here. Finding which envelope it's in.
And is that QR code for the flight school?
It is. Yeah.
And could you share what is the flight school?
So the flight school, there it is. This is the other card. Can you see that one now?
Yes, I see it. Yes.
So this is another card that comes. So there's the activity booklet that you just were sharing, and then this is another part where you scan this QR code, and it takes you to the My Wings Flight School, which is a part of the website right now, but to be continued to be developed. And that is the digital, almost like the digital version of what's on that card that you were showing earlier. So it's actually a video of someone doing the face painting or making the wings or making a magic wand to go with your shirt, or there's a children's yoga class. But the flight school is really about nurturing the children's inner wings, what I call the inner wings. So how to nurture their imagination, strengthen their self-confidence, their self-esteem, their just qualities that their joy, their curiosity, but a bunch of different activities in there that adult caretakers can do with either their own children, or if it's children with their grandparents or aunts and uncles, or children. Well, we've donated also through the Gift of Wings program, we donated to different orphanages. So caretakers to do these activities with the kids so that it strengthens the bond between them. Because that's such a hugely important part is how they're actually being the quality of the connection and interaction. So it's to provide these types of quality interactions to promote these types of qualities that I believe are important to really soar in life and have the self belief or the just feeling of your own empowerment to fly toward your dreams throughout your life. So that's the purpose of the My Wings Flight School, to be able to deliver these activities in a way that's digitally based so that they can be accessed from all around the world, and then also building that out to really be able to create community through that flight school, so that there's so many beautiful ways that we can connect with each other through technology, just like we are right now. I'm on the other side of the planet, and we're
So now I'm
talking.
going to go back to the Flutterverse and the update. So people watching, because I know you're going to watch, I'm going to post and it'll go everywhere. The Butterfly Gathering, the Grand Butterfly Gathering, is a worldwide event. It's digital and it's in person. And what Lee just shared about people connecting, when you connect with people with joy, and you're going to make friends for the rest of your life. And you're going to show up somewhere. For example, if Lee made bigger wings, I'd be traveling with my wings, and I would call for an International Travel with Wings Day. Or if we're traveling somewhere and you're meeting people, you're going to know who they are because they're wearing their wings. And that's simply just a joyous way to connect. The other thing I wanted to share with you also, this is another conversation with Lee, and we're saying, so what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Because it was so exciting, because he was so aligned and everything that he was doing was so amazing. And he's like, we're going to create a song together. You guys, I think you've heard me sing. It's an insane idea. And I said, yes, let's create. So there's a song coming. I don't know what it's going to be about, but it's going to be about wings and fluttering and all sorts of goodness. So Lee, I'm
Yeah,
going to
and it's
ask.
also about angels with butterfly wings.
Oh yeah, that's what I called him. You know how you get to name people on WhatsApp, right? And so then I'm sharing his info with people, and they're like, "What's his name, Teresa? What's his name?" And I said, it's Angel with butterfly wings. Oh, so before
that
we
was that was also. Oh, go ahead.
no, I was going to
No,
say
I was
I
just go
wanted
for
you
it.
to
Go
share
for it.
about I wanted you to share about your other winged creatures that you make, because I know we're celebrating butterflies, but butterflies are pollinators, and there are other fabulous and amazing winged creatures. I posted a mural that somebody was painting, and I called it the Galactic Flutter, because she had every winged creature on it, and it was amazing. She even put a tiger on it with wings.
Woo! That is awesome. I want to see that.
Mm.
That sounds
I'll
awesome.
share. Um,
Yeah, yeah. We've also got some really beautiful magical fairy wings, some mine wings too right now.
okay, you're cutting in and out again. Now you're back. Now I can tell you're back because I can see your smile. Could you say that again?
Oh.
What kind of wings you have?
Yes, so we got the jungle butterfly right now. We got the dancing butterfly, which are the two that I sent to you, and then we also have magical fairy and mighty dragon wings.
Mighty dragon wings. All right, we're putting it on our schedule. We should do a dragon event out of principle, only because I want to wear the mighty dragon wings. The mighty dragon retreat. No, there's a movie that just came out, How to Train Your Dragon. They match perfectly with that.
Oh yeah,
I re-
yeah,
okay, so I
yeah.
remember when my son was little, and I feel like I grew up with him, and that movie came out years ago beforehand as a cartoon, and then I remember that all the fast food places had How to Train Your Dragon, paraphernalia, so they could have a winged thing that they could sell,
Heck
and we'd
yeah.
all be
Heck yeah.
wearing them. But anyway, um, that's what I wanted to share. But Lee, I just want to tell you, it has been joyous to meet you. I want everybody to know that Lee has donated to the butterfly event, and I'm going to see how I distribute the lovely 20 wings to the children. It should be phenomenal and fabulous. Um, and of course, I will do pictures of everything. And Lee is the captain. He's the butterfly captain of where are you? The Canary Islands or
I'll
Mallorca?
be
Where are you?
right now, Canary Islands, Tenerife, and then heading to Sweden
Well,
next week.
wherever you
But
are on
wherever
the
I go,
wherever you are on the 28th of June, you will be the captain of that zone. Uh, when
that'll
I
be
saw
Sweden.
Yeah, I saw you in a picture with wings. You sent me one. I didn't post, but I'll post it later. Um, and you made a big shirt with wings. I'm just saying, I'm in.
Yes,
I want one.
you you got one. You got one for sure.
Okay, so before we go, I want to read something about imagination that, again, is in the cards. This is fabulous. This is joyous. Inside of each of us, there is a special power, a gift we're born with. This gift is a powerful key that unlocks the passage into a world beyond what is known as reality. This key is our imagination and can carry us anywhere and into any time. It grants us freedom. It helps us explore the world, to feel happy or sad alongside other people, discover new ways to problem solve outside of the box, and best of all, it helps us play. So thank you for putting that information in all of your shirts and on your website, and for sharing with everybody your wings and the gift of wings and the power of imagination. It was Einstein who said, imagination will take you everywhere. So we are right on track and we are trailblazers. And if you wear wings, you simply feel more powerful. That's all I have to say about it. I am one of those children running around with the scars that you had.
Beautiful.
So, are there any last words you want to share? You want to share your website with people verbally so that they can get to you? These shirts are fun. They're
Yeah,
really, really fun, people. I'm going to order some.
they're awesome, and yeah, definitely the kids are loving them. The website's my-wings.com. There's also an Etsy shop. My Wings Love is the Etsy shop. And Teresa, I just want to say thank you too so much. And to all of the community that's listening in here too, and that you're helping to bring together us, that are really walking in this way and flying in this way and encouraging more of this flight. I want you to know that it means a lot to me that you've invited me to be here today to share this this creation and this creativity, and the many amazing people that have helped me bring this to where it is, and where it's going. I mean, I've got such a big vision for this, and I think it's amazing. I feel it's amazing to be coming together with you and your friends and our our tribe here to just
Yes.
keep building
It's great.
together, and so exciting. And I love what you're doing, and congratulations on the film festival too.
Thank you.
Amazing work that you're doing. Thank you so much too.
Okay, so everybody who's watching and who will watch in the future, connect with Lee, order his shirt. I'm going to show his shirt one more time. And thank you so much for the gift of wings. Okay, take care, Lee. I'm pulling you
Bye
off.
everyone. Much love.
So everyone, Emmanuel did actually make it, but I don't think he's on stage because I don't see a picture of him. But isn't that the coolest thing? There are people out there. Oh, there's Emmanuel. He has returned. So I'll pull Emmanuel on shortly. Lee is so fun. There are people out there like him. we're not alone. Our tribe is growing, and it's the gift of wings, your inner wings, your imagination, your truth, your authenticity that's going to set you free, that's going to give you wings and allow you to fly. So that is what I've got for an update. But now I'm going to bring on Mr. Emmanuel, who I'm sure has updates. I think we did something fabulous in Cabrera this week, and he's going to share about that. So let me bring Emmanuel on. Hello, love.
Hey, hello. I don't know. Uh, am I audible?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Okay, okay. So this is the Emmanuel you have heard about, and hello our viewers, and hello Lee. I'm so glad to see you, and looking forward to a mega butterfly event. Just some updates from Kenya.
Yes,
We had,
so
we had,
please update the world. What is happening in Kenya?
we had a very fantastic, good time in Kibera Slum where we went and do some food donation. I also went to talk to the kids. We had a very good time, fun with them. I was dancing with them, teaching them on how to do some life stuffs. But it was so good seeing the Trueness Project touching lives in Kibera. And those kids were very happy. And again, we are also doing well on our end, organizing for the Grand Butterfly Gathering that will be on 28th June. And we will have a lot of activities running on that day to make sure that peace is all over the air. We have people enjoying, we have the people dancing with butterfly wings and telling the universe that all of us are beautiful. So that is what I can say for today. Sorry for the delay.
No, that is okay. That is beautiful, Emmanuel. And did you hear our update? We made it into a film festival. Your
Wow.
work and you and all of us will be seen at the Marina del Rey Film Festival on June 19th. It runs through the 27th. I'm going to go on the 19th and the 20th, and maybe the 21st, and then fly back to Jackson to get the butterfly event going. But it's just been a phenomenal week. So,
Wow.
Emmanuel, thank you for your contribution. Thank you for spearheading our mentorship in Kenya. And to everybody listening, I love you all. And if I can figure out how to close out diplomatically, I will. But peace out. Love you. Bye bye.
Right. Thank you.